Angels and spirit guides, protect this reading only. Allow positive energy to this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. Going through this past, current, or future energy, okay? Going through this this Melissa Trumpy from Wisconsin, and Denise Hammer Borman in Illinois, and Derek Hammer from Illinois. Going through this case here, and I'm just gonna putting this information out here online because I'm not gonna be calling people, and I'm not gonna be leaving messages, and I'm not gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. I'm just gonna leave the information on here so the detectives can deal with us or whatever they're gonna do, if they're gonna do anything about this case or whatever. But I'm going to get this started here now. Man-made disasters. Just moved. Trapped in man-made disasters and jealousy, okay? All lies. Talking about Derek Hammer was trapped in this fucked up family, this Hammer family, okay? His parents and his grandparents made planned cons, okay? Celebration just moved because the truth is coming out, okay? That just moved. They made planned cons for his downfall, okay? Using mind control and drugs and poison and abuse and neglect, okay? When they got married, they made one big con to see how they could make gains off people, okay? Family is there, okay? I'm going to get this started. And grandparents up here and couple. Okay, I'm going to start up here. Man-made disasters, jealousy, all lies. Assassination just moved here, okay? Planned assassinations using mind control or whatever they were doing with the power supplies that they had, okay? Power supply, okay? See? Okay. Talk about natural disasters and healing. Always saying they're healing. I'm thinking this is the mom that was always saying she was healing. The mom or the grandparent, or both of them. They were total victims about what was going on when they were the ones plotting, planning, and scheming cons with mind control and keeping people medicated, okay? Going down the road, inside the road, okay? The road, which I get off the road, is the planned car accident for gains, the fake death, okay? For insurance gains. Inside, life insurance, okay? Inside the planned cons that they were doing, burial, okay? Let me see here. What's hidden, spouse or partner. What's hidden, burial, spouse or partner. What's hidden when it's flipped over like that, like this? It's what's hidden, okay? Spouse or partner, then right next to it is runaway, okay? Egotism, plotting, planning, and scheming, okay? Male here, drugs, poison, see? Feeding, drugs and, drugs, alcohol, poison, whatever it is, the whole low vibrations, couple, grandparent, abuse, neglect, marriage, wedding, family, abuse, neglect, legal proceedings, revenge, okay? Celebrity, telling somebody they're going to be famous or whatever, or using mind control on people to commit crimes, okay? Let me see where I was at here. I'll go here. Trapped in Mount Carroll, Shannon, Illinois, whatever the situation is. I noticed that there's a Mount Carroll around there, okay? Right around this neighborhood is where assassinations that took place or whatever, from a power supply, okay? Somebody's got a seat, a power and position or whatever to make things happen, to get groups together to do cons, okay? Crimes of passion. Remaking a horror flick. Somebody had a fascination with horror movies. I want to say it was the grandparent, okay? They sat down at a table and thought it would be cool to do a real live horror flick in a town. Okay? Don't get any ideas. This is not a good idea. Okay? This is not something that these people are going to get away with, okay? The gift to see what's going on in home, okay? Drugs, poison, mind control, okay? Mind control, abuse, neglect, mind control. Since they got married or whatever, they were just making cons of how to get ahead, okay, in life. From faking car accidents and doing nonsense, doing nonsense, making nonsense for the police to not know what's going on when crimes were happening, okay? Dating, trapped in dating. See how dating is kind of up there? Trapped in dating instead of marriage, okay? You see how that is? Okay, how I can explain this. With dating, you're at a lower frequency. You're at a lower energy frequency and vibration, okay? With marriage, it's a higher frequency and vibration because the energies are equal when you're with one person, when you're in a marriage. So, like, it's like the son wasn't allowed. It's like Derek wasn't allowed to get married. They always wanted him dating. So he was low vibrational, okay? Trapped in dating, okay? Soulmate. See how this came closer to my legs? Soulmate's like a husband or wife, okay? Like higher vibrational. That's what this is showing me, okay? It's surrender and release is here, and celebrations here, and surrender and release, okay? You see, I got the fire card here. Whoever's in the place of power needs to be fired. This is what this is telling me right here, okay? They're supposed to be, because I see the greed card here. This is greed motivated. Surrender and release, celebration to get rid of, okay? This card just moved here. Female. Whoever they're talking about is a female because it like tapped on that card. Use your intuition about death and greed. Power supply, or to realize what's going on here. Power supply, okay? Intuition. Fire, okay? Desert's coming up here, okay? This is desert. This one, you guys might know more. The investigators might know more about this card. This is desert. This is where crimes happen in a desert. Or this is a person taking fancy vacations to a desert. Or this could also mean what I get about this is desert, like abuse and neglect, okay? Like deserted, because I got this here too, okay? Like deserted the kid for greed motivated, where I put this card for greed. Yeah, greed motivated. Okay? Death and greed, okay? Power supply. What else I get here is female. Yep, I just got this here. These cards just moved on the side of me. Surrender and release and celebration. This is saying that this is nonsense. This is a bunch of nonsense. This is a bunch of confusion for the police, for the law enforcement, that they got other things to do than to be running around, having somebody make this man-made disasters, and then they got tragedies in town. So somebody can be jealous and travel or whatever. Spouse partners, they right there too, okay? So it tells you it's the intuition, okay? The intuition to see it. It's a little bit different for me because most people are in their lower energetic centers. Once you get your intuition and once you get your spiritual psychic abilities and gifts on, you're in your higher energetic centers. You're able to see more, okay? Okay. Female here, talking about the mom, okay? This is here. This is what's hidden. Planned accidents. Planned car accidents. And dismemberment here. When we talk about this, what I got on this before is Melissa and Trumpy. I'm picking up from this one, dismemberment, okay? I tried to be quiet and keep everything low on this, but I can't really because everything has to get out here and everything has to be open. This case needs to be solved and the families need to get closure on what's going on, and I can't be sitting around calling people every day and trying to talk to people, okay? Revenge, legal proceedings, okay? Revenge meaning that this was revenge-based. Like the family planned these things out to happen. Like, how can we make gains in the future, okay? Revenge, these are planned. These were planned things done by the females in these families. This is the mother. This is Derek Hammer's mother, Denise Hammer Bormann, and it's whoever the grandparent is, it's a female or whatever. They had fantasies about this stuff, okay? Female accident, car accident, making it like horror flicks. Like, they probably went back to the scene of the crime on a road like twice, how they do in horror flicks too, okay? Because that happens a lot when they're doing horror movies. They'll go back to the scene of the same road like twice, okay? Something like that. Okay, dismemberment I'm getting here. Revenge. This is the 18 up channel only. I only want 18 and up on my channel. My channel is only 18 and up. Legal proceedings on all this nonsense. And so trying to make somebody celebrity status by doing all the assassination, okay? By doing assassination and by doing fake deaths, real deaths, and whatever the heck this nonsense is, okay? I'm also picking up this celebrity just moved when I did this. Debt and mind control. Yeah, using mind control. Using mind control, and somebody was in debt, okay? And then celebrity was here. After I went to celebrity, these cards moved right here. Homicide and lies. Lying to people about what's going on, okay? Oh, under intuition, this card ended up over here. Under intuition's fire. The fire card ended up here somehow, okay? So, I don't know. This is the energy of the situation again, so you guys can figure this out, because I don't think that this is, death, greed, and female just moved, okay? Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe at Fifth Dimension Channeling Oracle. Dating, mountain trap, just moved again, okay? Inside life insurance. Inside life insurance, inside fake deaths, inside real deaths. Inside nonsense, okay? Okay, nonsense that probably should have never happened, okay? This is just this whole case here is just making extra problems for the police to have to try to figure out when they got real stuff going on. That just moved. They got to look in the side and see who was in that, okay? Like, share, and subscribe at Fifth Dimension Channeling Oracle. I'm getting this life insurance policy for this fake death. It was like $1 million or something like that. So the life insurance place probably going to want to know about that fraud. I think pretty sure that that's fraud, okay? Fraud by spouse or whatever. Like, share, and subscribe at Fifth Dimension Channeling Oracle. Everybody stay blessed.